What's up, guys? Brett here, back today playing some more StarCraft II. Before we get into it, just want to apologize for the ending of the last episode. It's been a couple days of a break for me. Whenever I recorded the last episode, I was exhausted. I was sick. I woke up in the middle of the night, and I couldn't go back to sleep, and I was like, you know what? Let's record. Not the best idea. I feel like my play suffered as a result. My decision-making definitely suffered, and perhaps my commentary suffered as well. And now, unfortunately, I've been playing another game in my free time to kind of like decompress. Let's go smash these dudes. And because of that, my like feeling of like this game has shifted. Okay. We need more pylons. Let's make that happen. That should be enough to cover us. We should definitely make sure that we have upgrades going. I don't remember exactly where we were. I remember taking this fight. Let's make a shield. It's probably a little too late for that. Can't quite mind control yet. But if I can bust up some of this gate, it's not, or this area.
Be wary, Artanis.
It's not terrible. I don't really want to go deep into this base though. This is not a safe zone. Yeah, we need to back up. So we did what I wanted to do. Let's see. We don't want this on that. Let's put this here perhaps. Just keep making those bad boys. Get some stalkers. I don't have enough gateways as usual. Are you free, little? Yes. Nice. Let's make a couple more gateways. Let's make a couple more of those. Alright, they've got that behemoth. I wanted to take a second to make sure that I could consolidate my forces. Probably should get some more sentries as well. Should add a bit to the survivability of my forces. It doesn't look like I have very many. And once we clear this, I will go ahead and take on that other location.
Now is not the time for prudence.
We've got as much time as we need, essentially. I just don't want to engage them near the base. Let's see. Nice. And the thing about fighting Protoss and hitting him with the orbital strike is you really gotta kill them. Because they do have shields just like us. And if we just hit them once, especially on a bigger unit. Alright, I'll take that Stalker. Oh, I should have took the Tempest. I didn't even see it. That was a bit of a whiff. You know what, let's come down here and at least get these bonus objectives and get this done. That way we can focus. If I want to take on this base, which I absolutely don't need to do that, we can take on the base if we'd like. Keep this. Our road to victory is basically paved with Void Rays. So let's understand that.
Malash grows stronger. Slay his Tal'Darim quickly.
Let's just nuke those guys. Just give them a lot less stuff for when we eventually show up.
Locking on to the beast's coordinates. Warping it aboard.
Our pylon is under attack.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about these attacks. Very annoying. Alright, I need to add these two to our hot group. Yeah, we'll have to sacrifice a little bit for this. Sadly, we were a little bit out of position to get that bonus objective. And they chose kind of that same time to wreck us with Tempest. We're going to lose a monolith, we're going to lose these
Send me your warriors.
base defenses, but as long as we don't lose the base itself, I'm okay. Okay. We just need to keep putting units out. Perhaps just get some zealots, maybe.
Hierarch, hybrid with great power, are on their way to Malash.
We got ourselves one of these Tempests, which is pretty cool. Alright, we intercepted this group too while fighting, which is a little rough. We got hit with a storm. Luckily, the other group was pretty much dead by the time we got there. Alright, and now we can push back a bit. What we should do to push is probably just send one unit. And the rest of these guys can push up the ramp. Let's give ourselves the shield.
The hour is upon us.
And let's push up this ramp. Yeah, I have this strong feeling like we just don't have enough tanky, like, zealots in the front line doing work for us.
The Death Fleet descends.
Take this base out. It'll stop one vector of attack and open up a potential base if we should need additional resources. You can see the chain lightning from our Void Rays is pretty OP. But we still need someone to take the hits. Alright. And we've managed to finally kind of max out our supply, which is great. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. Alright, and they're pushing back again, so we need to go and stop that.
The Death Fleet descends.
See if we can grab one of these carriers with the mind control. Preferably one not getting jacked up. Nice. Alright, let's push them. I'll drop down a pylon here, that way I can get a little bit of forward operating base. And we should 100% rebuild these defenses. Oh man, our guy's just standing there feels pretty bad. Alright, let's go back and get that bonus objective. We're dragging it out just a little bit. But we're also in great shape. I could split up my forces, honestly. I don't really have as big of an air force as I thought I did. Or at least they're not all here. Interesting, he's got a cocoon here. Oh, it was like it was putting my units in stasis. That's interesting.
Bring your forces to me, Artanis. I need their power.
Oh, I'm
Now
coming.
I have all of them. My preliminary scans indicate that the solarite deposits are a byproduct of the beast's unusual digestive system.
Are you saying that they're... Wait. Never mind. I do not wish to know.
I sense more hybrid approaching. Be ready.
We're doing it, y'all. We got this. Here comes the behemoth. Man, look at these waves coming for us. Jesus. I'm going to throw down another pylon here just to get the free units, mostly. It's going to put us over the supply cap, but that's cool. And I'm not going to mess around too much. I would like to have this shield overcharge. But we're not even really close in the amount of energy that we need for that.
The Master has already won, Alarak. You will lead our people to their doom. You are right about one thing, Malash. I will lead them.
Alright, here we go. We got him. And we'll just win.
Tal'Darim, by the right of Rak'Shir, I am your High Lord. Listen and obey. Malash promised you lies. There is no ascension. The Tal'Darim will never be uplifted and become hybrid. Amon betrayed us, and for this, he must die.
A rousing speech, Alarak. Achievements were good to go. Let's see what else we got going on. Yeah, see how much easier that is when I'm focused and I'm not exhausted? Way better.
Alarak, the Tal'Darim have yielded to my authority and the Death Fleet is now under my command. I will use them both to avenge Amon's betrayal.
Do your people believe in this cause, as you do?
What they believe is of little consequence. What matters is that they obey.
You choose to rule differently than I, Alarak. Despite this, we may not only end the violence between our kind, but forge a powerful alliance.
Can we now? My people are vastly different than yours, Hierarch.
We both desire vengeance, and we are both Protoss. Is that not enough?
Very well. Submit to my absolute authority, and we may indeed unite our forces.
Do not test me, Tal'Darim. Amon is a mighty foe. Your people cannot hope to stand alone against him. You will side with me, and together we will send him back to the abyss.
So you do understand my culture after all. Let us say that for now, we have struck another bargain.
Hierarch, I have powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
Hell yeah, let's go do that. I'm always stoked every time I get some new tech. A whole new section here. So, unfortunately, no new passives. Passives are what I live for. We've got Matrix Overload. All friendly units gain a 25% bonus to movement speed and a 15% bonus to attack speed while positioned within a pylon's power field. And it lasts for 15 seconds after leaving the power field. Obviously good for base defense. You know, you could stick a bunch of Dragoons or something near your ramp, and they would do a good job attacking. Or just, you know, your forward position pylon, giving you a little bit of buff. And then after that, we get another passive here, Guardian Shell. Friendly units become invulnerable for 5 seconds when taking fatal damage, preventing death. Each unit can be shielded only once. This is, like, incredibly powerful, and it's something that I would like to get. We might have to shift some stuff around for that. And then Reconstruction Beam. The Spear of Adun automatically repairs damaged mechanical units for 5 life per second, and damaged structures for 10 life per second. A maximum of 3 targets can be repaired at once. It's a passive ability, so you don't have to do anything. It's just constantly repairing your stuff, but only 3 at a time. It's stupidly strong. And Guardian Shell is incredible, especially for our Zealots who are already semi-immortal. It's great. I really want to make space for Phoenix too. Shield Overcharge is very good. There's some way else that I could squeeze some extra. We also have never really messed too much with warp harmonization, but I think we get the gist of why it's good. I could go down to standard deploy pylon. The extra 4 units are cool, but not really necessary. And that allows me, honestly, to get Phoenix. But I think I'm going to go for Guardian Shell instead. And our next mission will probably give me everything I need to pump it up. And perhaps unlock Phoenix. So, they're all good, guys. There's no wrong answers here. It's just kind of however you think it'll fit your playstyle.
Do not think what has happened here will spare Alarak from my watchful eye.
I did not expect it to.
If he dares to betray us or takes any action against you, I promise his blood will coat these corridors.
Good. That is what I am counting on.
Hell yeah. Watchdog Phoenix. Alright, let's see if we got anything new in here. Multiple conversations and some new units.
Alarak has brought his ascendants into our fold. They are fierce, but strong.
Okay, so we did some mind control there. We took some powerful units. We got Tempest, aircraft carriers. If we'd have made a bunch of these guys, unfortunately they just were so Vespian gas hungry.
Vengeance for the betrayed.
But these guys, totally different. The Ascendants. Look at that craziness. So Psionic Orb damages enemies in its path. Mind Blast an enemy unit for high damage. Sacrifices a friendly unit's life for energy. So it's basically like another variant on the High Templar. Interesting. Mind Blast, Psionic Orb. Through Rak'Shir, the Tal'Darim climb the chains of ascension. Years of absorbing Terrazine and the essence of their supplicants have made these ascendants powerful indeed.
Cassar de Templari.
I'm kind of interested in trying out... We never really messed with our basic Templar who have better storms. Which provide, like, shield restoration. Which basically, like, just turns them into healers. I'm interested in trying them out as well. And just kind of in general, sort of changing stuff up. I didn't care for these guys. I'm sure they did a lot of damage to ground units. But I kind of like the versatility of the Shadow Cannon. I thought the double recharge here was great. I still like these guys. I like Stalkers just because they don't get in the way so much, just like the Dragoons. I think the Adepts kind of suck. That's just my opinion. If you, like, wreck house with the Adepts, by all means, use them. Let's try it this way, perhaps. Let's talk to, Rohanna.
Amon's presence within the Kala grows stronger. He is becoming harder to resist.
You risk much for this, Rohanna.
He believes all suffering, all conflict, results from the Xel'Naga's infinite cycle. That it must end.
Yes, he has made this clear.
But you see only the surface. Underneath, a silent hatred roils within him. A prideful resentment that would see all worlds burn. The hybrid are the true face of Amon. He wishes not only for the Xel'Naga's creations to be set aside, but for them to suffer.
That's cold-blooded.
Artanis, you should know my fear of the Tal'Darim is not of the now, but what becomes of them if Amon is defeated.
You fear they will never integrate with our society.
They share our blood, but they are not like us. You know in your heart that may never change.
It is true. A great battle may loom on the horizon ahead of us, but it's a risk we must take.
It is a great risk.
The dawn of a unified Protoss requires much. Like the threads of a cloth, we must come together and be stronger because of it.
To think what we become with their culture influencing us, changing us.
Yes, we will be changed. And perhaps that is what you fear more than battle. The path ahead is uncharted, Matriarch.
Alright, let's jump back to the bridge. Talk to Alarak one more time.
Have the Tal'Darim accepted the truth of Amon's betrayal?
Some have. Others dare not question my commands.
None wish to declare Rak'Shir upon you.
Let them. No one can stand in the way of my vengeance. This grows tiring. We have done what we came to do. Set course for Ire. And let us bring this war to Amon.
Do not dare give me orders, Alarak. We will return to Ire only when I believe the time is right.
Let's hope that time comes soon.
Alright, let's see what mission we have. Oh, we've got multiple locations we can go to. That's cool. See what we unlock from each one.
Tal'Darim and Alarak have joined our fight, but we cannot strike against Ire without an army. Phoenix and I believe that we can awaken the ancient purifiers and call upon their power. They may have been a forbidden weapon, but I have seen their potential in Phoenix and know that this time they will not fail us.
Okay, so this will unlock Colossi for us. Let's see about the other one.
Mobius Core is
Ooh,
overseeing
carriers,
Amon's
okay.
hybrid production lab. I will not let this continue. We will go to Revanskar and destroy the station before Amon can create more of these abominations.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it's just clear that we should go ahead and knock out the Colossi. I like getting the high top tier ground units and then unlocking the top tier, you know, air units. It feels kind of like we're going in order, you know. So let's go ahead and do that first.
I have made a decision many of you will not agree with. During my time with Phoenix, I have seen that the Purifier program, under the right guidance, may be reborn.
History has shown the Purifiers cannot be controlled, Artanis.
They do not have to be. These personalities, like I, will have free will.
We do not have enough Purifier matrices to create more like Phoenix.
You cannot possibly be considering what I think you are.
The original Purifiers are housed in orbit above the forest world of Endion, sealed within their warship, Cybros. I have seen through Phoenix that these warriors may be valuable to us. Perhaps the Conclave misunderstood them, treating them as simple robots and not proud Templar. It tried to control them.
And they rebelled, attacking their creators.
Would you not rebel against a slave master?
I have heard your counsel, and I have chosen to go to Endion. We leave at once.
Right move. That was such a cool scene with all of them gathered there together like that. Look at that, though.
The Purifier stasis grid is still intact. We'll have to destabilize it from the generator below. I'm detecting a massive Zerg infestation on the surface. They can't be Kerrigans.
Amon's brood. This will not be easy.
Alright, more talking. Look how awesome that is. God, I love sci-fi sometimes. It's like my favorite.
Ah, good. Hierarch. The solar core awaits.
Did you add new stuff? I doubt it, huh? Yeah. Okay. What did we add again? Yes, invulnerability. Yes, I'm stoked about that. Let's talk to Phoenix.
I know this will work, Hierarch. I know I can guide the Purifiers through the darkness that lies ahead. Help them accept what they are. I can convince them that they will not be treated as servants again.
Then it appears as if you have found purpose, brother.
Since awakening, I have been confused, directionless, uncertain of what I am, how I came to be. Now, things are clear once more. Fate has laid out a purpose only I can accomplish. It is exhilarating.
Yes, you embark upon a task that even Phoenix could not achieve.
Yet he would attempt it if he could. I have learned much from Phoenix's memories, and through them, I have come to know myself. I am Phoenix, but not. I am my own entity, and I take pride in this.
Awesome take on that. I hope when our alien overlords show up and institute AI and they achieve sentience and they come to destroy us, then I hope it takes the same attitude as that.
Problem. Disrupting the stasis grid was never going to be easy. It certainly will be less so with Amon's brood attacking us.
We will hold them off long enough for your work, Karax.
The scientists sealed away Cybros with a device called the Megalith. It is the key to disabling the station's stasis lock. Once the grid is down, we have to act swiftly and bring Cybros online or flee orbit. The might of the brood below is too great.
Leave the defense to me.
I feel like we're always just destroying generators.
The Dominion is attempting to fight back the Golden Armada. Despite their efforts, multiple systems have fallen.
Yeah, I feel like the Golden Armada is just gonna
What you
wipe
plan
through
to
the
do
Dominion.
is awaken monsters, Artanis. They slaughtered every Templar on the base of Lantinum.
They rose against their masters. Our people never treated them as Templar.
Because they are robots, created to do the bidding of the Conclave.
Is this what you think of Phoenix? A robot whose only purpose is to do your bidding?
He certainly defies expectations. He is more.
Perhaps the original Purifier robots will be too. If nothing else, think of their benefit to the war effort.
That is, if they choose to join us.
I believe in Phoenix. I am willing to take the risk.
It's 2020, you guys. You might not want to call them robots anymore. Seems a little rude. Unsealing the past. See what this is all about.
The shield emitters on Endion must be disabled if we are to reactivate Cyros. The time to begin is now, Hierarch.
Seal all caves with rocks in the Unsealing the Past mission less than 40 seconds after Zerg begin to emerge from them. Jesus. And destroy all Zerg structures. Okay. That's something I usually like to do anyway. Surprised I don't have either one of these. Unless this is some sort of timed mission.
Cyros, the vault of the Purifiers. It is fortunate that Amon's brood has been unable to penetrate its stasis grid.
I now have access to Endion's records. The stasis grid is sealed by complicated locking mechanisms. They can only be destabilized by a certain device. The megalith. I'll begin recovering it now, so it may work on the locks.
It will need protection. These forests already crawl with Zerg abominations.
Then we shall clear them out.
If I may, Hierarch, this facility once developed powerful weapons for the Empire.
Yes.
I have heard tales of the mighty Colossi, scaling cliffs, besieging enemies from afar. Let us see how they fare against the Zerg.
Alright, test one. Colossi. We're always going to want to have several of these dudes in every composition we make. They're just too good not to.
The Zerg are coming from that cave. If we fire on the rock formation, it will seal the opening.
Their whole shtick of walking up and down stuff is useful rarely. And when it is useful, I mean, it's cool. But it's just all about their range and their AoE. Like, there's no reason there for us to even let the Hydralisk hit us. Just chill up here. And I mean, they're not fragile by any means. They have a lot of HP and a lot of shields. But they take up a lot of supply.
The area is secure. Warp coordinates for our nexus point are locked. Karax, activate the megalith.
Authorization in progress. The megalith should be ready shortly, Hierarch. We will monitor its status and alert you when it is online.
Alright, let's see what the deal
Megalith
is.
systems will take a few moments to activate. It will be ready to move out soon. In the meantime, I've upgraded our robotics facilities to construct Colossi. You can warp them in whenever you wish, Hierarch.
Cool, cool. So we've got 2 locations here. I don't really want to push until I've got a couple more probes on the case. I just want to get that online. I don't know if that's a right move. Ah, I did switch over to Dragoons. I kind of forgot about that. Let's get some more probes before we start getting squirrely.
The megalith should be finishing up shortly. We should ensure that we have enough forces to defend it.
I'm trying, homie. It's all about the probes right now. Let's maybe make some sentries. Kind of add to our tankiness.
The megalith is online. We must ensure it reaches the stasis locks safely.
Interesting, so it acts as a unit. Boy, I don't remember this at all. Okay, we need to make some other buildings as well. We need to get that going. Let's get one of those. Get one of those. Anything else that I need?
The megalith has reached the first stasis lock. It will be safe below the surface as it does its work.
Oh, nice. They put some cash money up here. Cool, cool. A little extra incentive to keep your colossi alive. Okay. Let's make sure we've got some upgrades incoming. And I'm actually going to build some batteries here and here.
I'm detecting Zerg movement. Warriors, ensure none reach our nexus point.
The megalith is almost done with this lock. I would advise you to make preparations for its next move.
Okay, okay. I don't know exactly where they're coming from, but it looks like we had enough here to stop it. And I want to make sure that I don't get attacked from this side. So I might be wasting a little bit of resources here defending this location when it might not be absolutely necessary. But that's sort of a risk I'm willing to take.
The first stasis lock has been disabled. The megalith is relocating to the next one.
Alright. Come up here and get this. Alright, there's a lot of stuff here. Keeping them alive. I think Sentinels and Zealots are going to be a great combo for this. But we're going to need more gateways. So let's get that going right now. Push. Alright, let's make sure we add them. Switch that up. And yeah, let's make some more Colossi. I think we can afford to. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Has arrived safely at the second stasis lock.
Yeah, we need something that can hit air. Let's get a Dragoon. We're going to want to get a few Dragoons.
I believe this facility used power cores of incredible size to provide energy for experiments. They should be hidden somewhere within these hills. If our warriors can destroy them, we can claim the Solarite components within.
Oh wow, I don't really even know what's over here, so I want to be a little bit careful. But this is definitely like a time map. We're gonna get a couple Dragoons. And I do also want to get some Templar as well.
The megalith's work is nearly complete. It will move again soon.
Man, this thing is moving.
The canyon grows narrow ahead. Crawlers, they're rooting on the ridge. Brace for incoming fire.
Oh, God. Okay, I wasn't quite ready for that.
We meet the enemy.
You have not enough minerals.
I have returned.
Gotta make sure we're focusing on the stuff that's actually hurting me.
Stasis lock disabled, and the grid is now at 60%. The megalith is en route to the third lock now.
Your allies are in battle.
Oh, no.
This warrior awakens.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I can see why it'd be difficult to take out the,
Upgrade complete.
Oh, man. We need to push forward. Only one Colossus is going to be able to come up here and do whatever this is. Man, how are you supposed to get them all? Jeez. Let's make some Dragoons. Let's keep making Colossi.
I have returned.
Make sure we've got upgrades going. Okay, and that's just another alternate way to go. That's good.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Back up here. Losing a Colossus would be pretty crap. Want to get some DTs next, I think.
This warrior awakens.
I'm not seeing a lot of detection.
As the
All right.
shadow wills.
Let's come over here and clear this out.
The name of the many.
Well done, warriors. The megalith is disabling the third lock.
The first power core has been secured. Warping it aboard now.
Yeah, I mean, if they're counting buildings, even this will count, you know? And it looks like there's probably a lot of buildings back this way.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
So, something we might want to do...
You must
Yeah, I need pylons. Let's see, where's my worker bee? Your job is going to be to drop all the pylons, buddy.
You have not enough minerals.
Even though I'm kind of broke.
Upgrade complete.
We'll take a free pylon here.
This lock is almost destabilized. The megalith will relocate shortly.
I'm hoping this is enough to take on whatever's here. It might not be. And it doesn't look like it is. You know, I'm going to keep you guys here.
Vengeance for iron.
I'm so close to being broke. You know, if you can take this early, this is a second base. This is a good source of extra income. I wish I had swept down here earlier. I would already have a base here. You know?
The third lock has been disabled.
You need to
and
go
the
and
megalith
escort.
is on the move. My readout shows Cybros beginning to awaken from stasis. Only 2 remain, Hierarch.
So be it.
Yeah, I don't like how split we are.
You have
You guys keep clearing that out.
I'm detecting a large number of Zerg bioforms in the cave network ahead.
We can use the terrain to our advantage. Topple the rock formations near the entrance and seal the Zerg within the caves.
Kill what we can kill, but we gotta destroy this, like, right now. Nice. Alright, everyone needs to come over here right now. I need my worker to come over here and make me another Nexus. If possible. The creep being there is going to be a bit of a problem. Our sentries are healing that thing up, so that's great. Kind of an unintended consequence of having so many sentries. Oh, our guys, no! They all went kind of a weird path.
A significant number of Zerg have been detected in the caves ahead. Exercise caution.
You guys keep pushing. Keep going, guys. I feel like I probably missed the cave. This is one of those missions, if I did it a couple times, I would know where everything was and I would understand what the timings are a little better.
Both power cores have been obtained. I'll begin working on them immediately.
Let's get some more zealots in here. Yeah, I think you would have needed to get to this much faster. Because right now the creep's not even cleared out, you know? Yeah, and I don't think we got any achievements here. If the idea was in 40 seconds to shut all of these caves, then yeah, we didn't get that done. But we did get all the bonus objectives.
The megalith is now disabling the fourth lock.
There is an entire Zerg hive cluster between the megalith and the last stasis lock. Our only option is to fight through it.
Well, that's what we're going to try to do. At this point, I mean, I've got a lot of money. Vespene gas is honestly my biggest problem right now. Keep pushing. Let the Colossi do their work.
Seismic disturbance detected. Nidus worms are inbound on your location.
Your demands.
Okay.
We meet the enemy in
I don't know what my location is exactly.
Lock destabilization is nearly finished. The megalith will disembark soon.
Because this is kind of my location too, right? You know? Make sure we're constantly attack moving. Definitely get some more DTs.
vengeance for ire. This warrior awakens. Engaging foe.
Alright, Nidus Worm's taken out.
The lock is down and the megalith is traveling. Stasis grid at 20%. Wait, I'm detecting activity in the Zerg hive nearby. They're reinforcing the last lock.
Alright, let's focus down these Nidus Worms. I think I hit the wrong unit. Yeah, that's alright. And that should be every building on this map. Let's see, unless maybe...
I stand ready.
Tell them to attack that. I don't think they would count creep tumors. That would seem a little weird to me. Maybe it's one of those achievements we'll only actually unlock after, when we get to the score screen.
Command me.
That looks like GG's to me.
Very well.
I don't think it'll make me wait. You know, there might have been another building down here. That would suck. If I just missed it by like one building.
The final lock is destabilizing, and the grid is down. We've done it! Cybros is free from stasis.
Recall our forces from Endion's surface. We take this battle to Cybros.
Yeah, didn't get it. I must have missed a building somewhere. Damn. I feel like right where I looked, I bet there was like a spore crawler or something.
There are new personnel awaiting your review in the War Council, Hierarch.
No problem. Let's talk to
I
Alrod.
assume your plan is to bind these robotic warriors to your will.
They will be allowed their freedom, much like Phoenix. Making slaves of them is what led to their revolt before.
Oh, this foolish idealism taxes my patience.
Idealism? They are the replications of our greatest champions. Was it so different when we gave your people freedom by breaking them away from Malash's grip?
Only to deliver them to mine. I could not allow my people to be guided by Amon's lies any further. But make no mistake, they are not free. Freedom is a delusion, granted to the weak by the strong.
You speak as Amon does. For the sake of your life, that will change.
Instill the Phoenix machine as the new executor of the Purifiers, and use them as the tools of destruction they were built to be.
I don't know if I want to take advice on anything from Alarak. And now that we have more Solarite, we can unlock someone like Phoenix. Stoked about that. We'll finally get to see him tearing up dudes on the battlefield. That'll be cool.
Cybros will not be able to resist the Zerg for long. We should move quickly if we hope to save the Purifiers.
I require your honest counsel, Phoenix. Do you believe the Purifiers will join us?
I do not know. They may harbor rage, resentment for the actions of our forebears.
The Daylom is not the Conclave. We are united in purpose, like never before.
And that is why the Purifiers must be allowed to choose their fate for themselves. Without freedom, a people can be controlled, but never united.
This is true, and yet, the Firstborn have ill need of another enemy.
And I believe in you to not create one. Your actions determine the future for both the Templar and the Purifiers. But now is the time to act, Hierarch.
You are right. The way forward may be difficult, but it is necessary. Thank you, my friend.
Well said, Phoenix.
Your plan worked, Karax. The stasis grid is down. We must act now.
If we can bring Cybros online, the battle station should begin to defend itself.
And the Purifiers?
They have lain dormant for millennia. They may still harbor anger towards us. If they turn on us, we will have to fight.
We failed them before, not understanding what it was we had birthed. These personalities may be replications, but they are alive.
After spending so much time with Phoenix, I share your belief.
Alright, and let's go to the War Council. I think they said we had new stuff. Check it out. Probably Colossi tech.
New robotic siege technology, Hierarch. Please make your selection.
Oh, snap. We got the tier 3 on the Void Rays.
Feel your presence.
Oh, what are these things called? The Arbiters, that's right. Wow, I haven't seen these dudes in forever. Cloaks nearby friendly units, places enemy units into stasis, teleports friendly units to its location. So this is like a super smart guy unit. 15 seconds of stasis. Cloaks all friendly units near the Arbiter. Okay, you gotta love the passive though. So what this would be useful for like me on the last mission, I didn't really want to build a bunch of Void Rays, but I would have loved to have one Arbiter just cloaking my units. Would have been very useful. Lost after the fall of Ire, the technology for Arbiter construction still exists aboard the Spear of Adun. The ability to cloak and recall our forces while placing the enemy in stasis is a valuable addition to our fleet. It really is. But I value the Void Rays like ridiculously high. Let's go ahead and unlock our Colossi. So the first option is the Purifier variant, which has a fire beam, attacks at the ground on fire, dealing an additional 100 damage to enemy units in the area. That's insane. Deemed too dangerous for use after the Caliph intercession, the Purifier program's Colossi utilize even more destructive incendiary weaponry. These are the ultimate purification machines. And then the other option... Oh, it's the Scarab. Yeah, the Reavers. Automatically builds Scarabs that explode for area damage around their targets, deals bonus damage to structures. Once a mobile manufacturer modified for war, the Reaver's siege capabilities have been vastly improved. Carix has upgraded them with automated Scarab production based on the Spear of Adun Starforge. I gotta go with like the flame spewing ones for now, but we're gonna definitely test out the Reaver variant later.
Why was Endion chosen as the world Cybros was to orbit?
For thousands of years, it has been a research retreat. Here, Protoss scholars secluded themselves from political affairs to focus on the task of devising technology that would benefit the Empire. The Psi Matrix was first conceived here. When it was decided that the Purifiers would be shut down, they became a symbol of achievement, but also the dangers of it.
So they were brought to a research colony.
Where better than a place where our greatest scientists resided, constantly improving Cybros' stasis field.
And how many resided on the world below?
800,000 Kalai, a contingent of Templar.
I only hope their deaths were swift.
We don't know that. Sorry, Version. We don't know that.
Hierarch. I assume your plan is to...
Oh, that's right.
Was it?
Oh,
You.
I was hoping to get some like little small glib comment.
With the stasis grid down, the Zerg have begun infesting the surface of Cybros. We do not have long if we wish to save the Purifiers.
I really don't like time
Your
missions.
Templar are ready, Hierarch.
I'm hoping that's not what
Give
this
the
is.
word, and it shall be reclaimed.
Let's see what our achievements were. Don't tase me. That's awesome. It's like, don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me, Cybros. Complete the mission without allowing the Purifier core matrix to lose all of its shields. Okay, so it's like a protection mission. Activate 2 Purifier forces within 60 seconds of each other. We might be able to do that. We might. Now that, once you know what the objective is, sometimes it's a lot easier to do it, but we will try to summon Phoenix at some point, but that's going to force us to save up our energy.
These Zerg are truly as tenacious as the archives claim. Their infestation already spreads across the surface.
And Amon's hybrid have begun fortifying the hives. We must hope for the aid of the Purifiers to win this battle.
Indeed. According to the station schematics, Cybros' power architecture is divided into 4 distinct quadrants. Each is sealed by 3 null circuits. Destroying all of the circuits in a quadrant should restore its power, activating at least some of the Purifiers.
We will need to keep a watchful eye upon the core matrix. If the Zerg destroy it, Cybers falls as well.
Okay, so we gotta protect something and we gotta go and destroy stuff. So a bit of a double whammy there.
We should try to locate the null circuits as soon as it is safe to do so, Hierarch.
Just trying to see where my vulnerabilities are.
Artanis, there are unpowered cannons placed near the core matrix. With enough fortification, this would be a defensible position.
I see this, okay. So yeah, we can put a pylon there. It's kind of like telling you, he's like, put a pylon right here. Alright, we can do that, and we can bring our boys down there. Main thing is just to constantly keep up probe production. And we're, of course, going to fortify this location even more. We'll probably put some Kyderan monoliths or whatever there. But we have got to have more probes before anything. Probe, I was about to say probes before hose, but that's not something the Protoss would say. If we can get some tech going. For now, we'll just send you back. I would like to explore. Maybe there's some other secondary base location for us. Yeah, it's a little sketchy. Would like to get my shields first. To at least increase the shields of my defensive structures, because I feel like they're going to play a big part in the upcoming wars. Phoenix actually relatively low on energy cost. I thought it would be more expensive than that. I'm happy to see it's not.
A Zerg force is preparing to move on the core matrix. Warriors, defend the core.
Alright. Warp down some dudes.
This warrior awakens.
Hopefully this is enough to take them on. What I'd really like to get is the shield batteries. I think we need to send somebody here. Okay, that wasn't a very large attack. We're good. What I need right now... This is fine location for them, I suppose. What I'm thinking about is not blocking anything. It's kind of my primary focus right now. But I also would like to get more pylons, more gateways, and more tech
Head
buildings.
out and destroy the null circuits. The Purifiers will attack the Zerg and slow their attacks upon the core.
We've got Phoenix. I wonder if he's enough to help me take one of those spots. I feel like the answer to that is probably no, but we won't know for sure.
I'm detecting a purifier awakening on its own. Wait, something is amiss. The AI has gone rogue.
Its Solarite memory lattice has grown irreversibly unstable. We should disable it. At least we can put its Solarite to use.
Always thinking about that Solarite. Okay.
Upgrade complete.
Get one of these down. Good stuff. Tempted to even go for another one, but I think we just need units more than anything right now. And the unit we need the most is probably just to get a couple sentries. And let's see, what else? Get 2 more of those. Get some Dark Templar production as well.
The Zerg broods are reacting to our battle plan. They have begun guarding the null circuits.
Okay, are we too slow? Is that what you're trying to tell me, man? Okay, let's just keep building. Air might be a thing in this particular mission.
You have not enough minerals.
I'm going to take this force here and attack. And if it's not enough, and I have to feel like it is.
There, a null circuit. Destroy it, and power should begin to flow again.
Okay. Let's be careful.
The Zerg are attacking from the northeast. They're trying to break through our nexus point.
I had a feeling this would be a thing.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Whoop. Stop this right now. Looks like they got it. Let's come back over here. There we go. I don't want to have to worry about this like vector of attack at all. I want to shut it down like now. Let's add that to our hot group. Let's take this off of there. Put that there. Okay. And I'm kind of interested in saving up for 300 and dropping another monolith here. I think that'll solidify this location as pretty damn safe. I hope. Let's get the last of our tech buildings. I'm focusing a lot on tech right now and not so much on, like, taking these locations.
Our triumph is at hand.
Hopefully that's not a mistake, but I don't feel particularly rushed right now. I feel like I have a chance to stay cool. I do want to get some Dragoons for anti-air. And I do want to get some Annihilators as well. Alright, let's attack. And I will drop down Phoenix, I think. He does damage when he lands. Oh, he kind of does his own thing. I didn't realize I don't control him at all. Oh, wow. Okay, this is no bueno. They gotta go. Alright, the monolith did good work. If we had had the other monolith up, I think we would have been all set. Phoenix is still going.
Upgrade complete.
Jesus. Okay, this is no good though. We need to back up. Doesn't matter how many redundant healing methods we have, an Ultralisk is still going to get kills. As they do. Alright. Some of these new fire colossi seem great. Let's get really anything going. I'm surprised they're not giving me an option for a second base. Okay. This is not a very large attack force. We need to just back it up. We're getting greedy. Yeah, we gotta go. Just take our time. We've got great defenses. We kind of spend our time and money on that. Get some High Templar. Get some Dark Templar. We've got Colossus in the works.
Vengeance for ire.
We'd like to get a lot more Dark Templar, actually. We'll get another gateway as well. Make sure we add that. Okay, I see a flaw in our design. I wasn't sure when I built it if this was the case. But let's put another shield battery there.
The darkness will be repelled. I heed the call.
And we're so, like, defensively sound. You know what? Let's use Phoenix. Let's make a crap ton of Phoenix. They're a unit that I really like. Especially if we can get some air upgrades for them. Phoenix is back online. We can drop him here if we would like.
We continue on.
Gonna try and remember to use some storms here for the essential healing.
The hybrid are moving to strike the core matrix.
Oh
We
no.
must tighten its defenses.
Let's just keep our attack force there. DTs.
Vengeance for Iron.
And yeah, we're gonna want to get some more pylons. Yes, as long as they're in range of both of these, we should be able to take them down before they do too much damage. Alright, but we will need to just mass produce some pylons right about now. Make a couple of these bad boys.
You have not enough minerals.
Yeah, I'm broke. I'm broke as a joke, but that's okay. We'll just take a free pylon.
Teleport successful.
My charge.
And let's attack. We're going to use Phoenix again. He comes down, deals 200 damage. That'll allow him to take out whatever big blob of units is sitting right here. He does work, man. Alright, we have kind of too small of a group of Phoenix yet. You want to really have a big group.
Energy flow increasing exponentially. It's working. The purifiers are activating.
This is not good.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I am Executor Clolarian. I address the leader of the Firstborn.
Executor Clolarian, your deeds are taught to all Templar, even to this day.
Cease your adulation. Why do you seek the Purifiers?
Brothers, you were created to protect the Empire, yet we did not treat you as you deserved, as true Templar. I implore you to forgive our ancestors' mistakes, to take up your ancient charge once more, and join us as equals.
Damn, if they give me all those units, I'll definitely have wished that I attacked
You will
sooner.
see if you speak truth. You will aid us in purifying this alien threat. Only then shall we discuss this further. Sentinels, advance upon the alien stronghold. Purify the invaders. Continue.
Damn. Keep getting Colossus. Keep getting Phoenix. And they're attacking. I mean, it's in our best interest almost certainly to attack with them. With our help, we should be able to take out whatever's here. And if we leave them alone, maybe not, you know. Maybe they just kind of fizzle.
As ever, I serve.
That's a pretty fat stack they gave him, though.
Teleport successful. Flawless.
Gotta get shields going. Let's get the air armor upgrade, I suppose. And you know what? I'll get some more High Templar. We haven't really used them yet, sadly. Let's get in there. This is kind of like the good spot to use it, and I sort of missed it. Huh! I was like all wound up to drop some storms. There's really nothing left to storm. Okay, we lost some stuff on the ramp.
Engaging the enemy.
But this is why we put these in the front, you know. Take those hits. And then we do want to come over here and rebuild this. Yeah, these guys did their job. I don't know if they'll stick around now. But we have this, like, rogue entity up here that we need to destroy.
You have not enough minerals. This warrior awakens.
I think what we should do is see if we can actually... Oh, they just leave. Okay. I'm gonna say, I don't know if the creep will actually leave from this place, but it is a secondary base.
I remember. Betrayal. Death. Unacceptable.
Are clear.
Take him down.
Base is under attack.
This might hurt. Okay. That'll definitely hurt unless we help it out. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a big boy. And I need pylons, of course.
Do what you must.
Understood, Phoenix. I will see the Solarite is recovered properly.
As ever, I upgrade complete. I heed the call.
Alright, nailed it, y'all. Let's move on. Oh, is there more stuff up here?
Unity through purpose.
Let's try to move together as one single unit. We're not powerful yet, but we're kind of getting there.
The Zerg hive here is heavily defended. We should reactivate the purifiers before we engage.
Got it.
For Artemis.
So that means come over here.
We should attack this null circuit. Destroying it will help us awaken the purifiers.
Alright, I'm down for that. Generate some shields as we like push forward in the attack. Drop Phoenix down, let him run amok. Storms are doing serious work. Oh, this is not good. They're sending like legit hybrid against us now.
Engaging foe.
Okay. These zealots won't do much but hold for a second. Should have 100% sent DTs.
Null circuits destroyed. Station at half power.
There you go, Phoenix. Do your jobs.
We meet the enemy in battle. Purifiers. Our home is under assault by alien forces. Move out and eliminate them. We meet the enemy in battle. We meet the enemy in battle.
Yeah, let's go, guys. I don't know what kind of crazy attack we have going on. It looks terrible. We need to pull back. They're attacking the northern base. I believe that's probably the move. Keep building Phoenix. We just need to keep making stuff. And I'm happy we have a secondary base now.
Engaging the enemy.
I'm gonna send 5 dudes down there to
Base is under attack.
get stuff done.
Engaging foe. Teleports. Base is under attack.
Wow. So what it looks like is they don't actually need my help. I'm just wasting my time. And I'm losing, like, really valuable stuff.
Engaging foe.
Yeah, we've got to just cancel that. It's too expensive. We can't just let it die. And this map is so convoluted, we can't really... Sadly, we can't really send stuff easily around the map. Okay. Let's go get this last one. Get the DTs. Send the next army. And before we do anything, let's make the monolith. Damn, I'm broke. We've got another Phoenix in our back pocket if we need him.
The last grouping of null circuits is located here.
Your probes are under attack.
Oh man, this is so constant. Go, Phoenix. Save me, please. Yeah, they're not really giving me any time to, like, rebuild this. So if I was going to be, like, super patient, I would need to, basically never take my primary forces away from that location.
This warrior.
But now we shouldn't be short on minerals anymore. I'm gonna hijack this guy.
You have not enough. Upgrade complete.
Just keep them rolling.
I will comply.
So there's one more null field up there.
You must place that in a power field. You have not enough.
Just trying to cap out on what available supply I have.
Our spirit.
I want to go get this one, but I feel like I'm going to leave myself vulnerable to an attack again.
Engaging the enemy. You must construct it. Your warriors have engaged.
Come on, guys. Give me them storms. There we go. Yeah, here comes the attack. Right on time. Damn, didn't quite get him. Let's just finish this off. We're here. We're gonna lose a lot, but we've got it at least.
The third quadrant is coming online now. Cybros is at 75% power.
Teleport successful.
We'll throw some extra pylons, or some extra defensive units there.
Our time has come. Eliminate the alien bioforms with extreme prejudice.
Let's come up here and finish off. We just need to get some pylons.
Must construct additional pylons.
Some extra High Templar wouldn't be bad. They're gonna attack the north. That's cool. Let's come here and prepare for that next attack that we just know is coming.
You must construct additional pylons.
Probably from this direction.
Our spirit is indomitable.
Wouldn't be surprised if all of Amon's forces come from a general like that early direction. God, that's so brutal. I wonder if I'm not supposed to push into here. We'll see in a bit, I guess.
Take caution, Hierarch. The Zerg presence is overwhelming in that region.
Not if Phoenix has anything to say about
We
it.
should attack this null circuit. Destroying it will help us awaken the Purifiers.
Engaging the enemy.
I'm pretty sure we shouldn't attack this. This is like what the Purifiers are going to wake up and attack. Let's just pull back. Let's pull back, come over here.
I heed the call.
I feel like we could easily take it, though. Easily being a relative term.
This warrior awakens.
Alright, let's go get those null fields. You gotta respect the, like, zealot DT wave that just pushes in. Are you telling me these guys showed up and didn't destroy a single?
Engaging foe.
I can't have that. My OCD won't allow it.
Through adversity.
Won't allow it. Can't have any spawning pools just chilling. Yeah, my Phoenix are getting wrecked. Just because of all the random spore crawlers placed everywhere.
Teleport successful.
They're cool when you get like 20 of them, but they really just don't do anything versus those.
Mineral field depleted.
If we had just been building Void Rays, we'd have a much stronger force. Oh, that's rough. Get our shields back.
For Artanis.
Yeah, they really left that. It's crazy. It only takes one spawning pool, guys, and then you've got a Zerg infestation you can't get rid of. Alright, we've got a bunch of extra probes. Let's send them to war.
The enemy in battle. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. For Artanis. Our power shells. Mineral field.
That's it! Seals are fully unlocked. Cybros is awakening. Hierarch, Cybros has reached full power, and the Purifiers are cleansing the station of the Zerg.
Fight on, brothers. Slaughter them to the last.
Wait, I've been disconnected from Cybros' systems. The core is activating. It's going to fire.
Lorian, what are you?
Commencing purification.
Damn. It's so wild looking.
Zerg biosigns disappearing. The surface of Endion has been cleansed of life.
It is over.
What about like the natural like flora and fauna though? Like I love Warhammer 40k, but one of the things that's like always hurt my soul is when they perform Exterminatus and destroy an entire like Sometimes like an entire solar system. They just burn all the planets. Leave them to ash.
Phoenix, contact the Purifiers. I would speak to them. Executor Clolarian, you have awoken during the Firstborn's darkest hour. You have shown us that the Purifiers are a mighty force that could turn the tide of this war. I ask you now to honor your sacred charge as Templar and fight beside your brethren as you did before.
You are no different than the Conclave. Once again, you try to control us.
No. I wish to make amends for our past failures. I have fought battles alongside one of you. Phoenix, the one you are linked with. The Conclave feared your kind, but they are no more. I know you are true Templar. I have seen it. I ask that we stand as one, or none of us shall stand at all.
I will counsel with the others.
They are deliberating.
I feel like their processing power is insane. It should literally take a second.
If we are to follow, we would ask the entity Phoenix to speak for us. There is much about this time we do not yet understand. But as long as you hold to your word, Hierarch, the Purifiers shall join the Firstborn.
Hierarch, I have powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it.
Let's check that out before we head out for today. And last but not least, we got the Purifier Beam. The Spear of Adun fires a controllable beam at the surface that deals... It actually costs 0 energy. That's insane. 300 cooldown, though. 300 second cooldown. That deals 750 damage, 1500 versus armor to enemy units and structures over 15 seconds. The beam automatically acquires targets if it's not manually controlled. We also have Time Stop. Freezes all enemy units and structures in time for 20 seconds. That's busted. And then Solar Bombardment. Bombards the target area for 15 seconds, firing 200 random shots that deal 15 area damage each. 30 versus armored. You can basically use this to wipe out an entire base. Very fitting, though, that we used Phoenix for that mission. That felt good. I'm still happy with Guardian Shell. I would like to go back to warp in reinforcements if I could. We're not quite there yet. Let's try out the Purifier Beam before we get too fancy. But guys, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Brett. Channel's Goodtalk Gaming. Hope you've been enjoying the series. As always, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.